Yeah, and that's kind of like if you're tuning into the LPL, you're like, why are OMG so far down? What happened? Where is God going? It's Xiang at the top lane, so you still got, you know, some legacy talent there, but they just have had a terrible read on the meta. It was most recently the Icon went back to the Galio pick. They've been experimenting with their jungler. It seems to go better for them, but it was against a weak opponent like LGD, who are kind of on their last leg. So good teething for OMG, but I need to see consistency before I'm like, yes, this team has it back together. They have a good read on 8.4, and they're ready to hit the ground running. Unfortunate, it's into the brick wall of RNG.
Yeah, and a win against RNG would be fantastic for OMG, but like you said, it is very difficult of a task for them to achieve. Whereas for the side of RNG, you can see some interesting faces starting for them today.
Some familiar faces,
Some familiar faces
say.
that people who have been following RNG for a couple of years might recognize. And let's take a look at their roster, because Satai starting in the top lane with MLXG, Xiaohu into the mid lane, Uzi and Ming in the bottom lane.
He's back! Karsa has been putting on a clinic on RNG, and just watching Karsa and Uzi play together has been phenomenal, but I've been waiting for MLXG to come back. He gets his chance against OMG, and facing across from them is going to be Xiang, World 6, Icon, Chelly, and 5.
And yes, that's World 6 in the jungle this time with Chelly as an AD carry. They're not swapping them around anymore. We're not putting in different junglers here. And potentially, this could be the boost that OMG need to try and take down RNG. Because we've already said that Karsa has been synergizing well with the team. You put MLXG back in. If that shakes up anything for RNG's roster, OMG could try and capitalize.
But let me ask you a question, Fish. What is MLXG really well known for doing in the jungle?
Being a jungler who doesn't have to do much.
No, he puts his face in things. He was known as the Battle Ward jungler when Mata was back on the team. He's a very forward, aggressive jungler, similar to Flawless, who we just saw. And guess what patch we're on? We're on 8.4, and it's all about the jungle mid duo. And we got the two brothers in arms, the original OG RNG jungle mid duo to do this.
I believe it was Y4 for RNG who was calling MX.
Course of their trades, Gangplank will be banned away from Xiang. Huge ban priority against OMG. Nearly 40% of their games he's been taken away just because, you know, it's Xiang. He's such a legacy good player. And now they're also going to ban away the likes of this Gnar, so lots of focus on that top lane.
I wonder what Xiang's going to pick for himself, because it's OMG that have decided to ban out 2 top laners when the Shen's been picked up here. Now, sure, we're talking about Shen being put in towards the bottom lane, but especially when you see Gangplank get banned by RNG, which is a very good lane from Gangplank, that should kind of throw a few light bulbs up there that it's going to be a Shen top lane. So I want to see if OMG's Gambit really pays off here, and if it does turn into a Shen support, just because I'm not buying it personally.
Well, OMG can wait it out even longer, as they could look at the support for 5 to pair up with Chelly here and save it for just one more rotation. Of course, if that does go to support, that means Zatai will pick up something else, further limiting the pool of Xiang.
I really do love the Taric cover. Sure, it's the Thresh pick. It's 5's favorite champion. Thresh has done him so well in the past, which is great for skirmishing, but I liked the Taric cover just because we were talking about the Taliyah getting towards the bottom side of the map earlier if she can, and that really allows dives to come through much more easily. It's going to be a little bit harder with the Thresh.
That said, this is 5's first Thresh of 2018, so he will have to show some work here if he wants to catch out Uzi, who says, you've got a hook champion? Well, tell you what, I could just buffer out of it.
There we go. I mean, Ezreal, the most we've seen from Uzi picking up the Ezreal has literally just been in international competitions, goes towards it quite frequently there, not in domestic play. So now picking up the Ezreal, especially off of the nerf he's been getting, interesting to me. Really, a lot of focus now seems to be on the top side of the map.
Ooh, boy,
Ooh,
Swain
okay.
locked in for Zatai. Welcome to 8.4, everyone.
Happily, I will take that L. Because I was just legitimately believing the Shen was going to go top side. Even the GP getting banned out. I was like, no. OMG saw that from the beginning. So good on them. It pays off. And even better, Xiang picks up Renekton.
Ooh, all right. This is going to be an exciting top lane. Zatai taking Swain, 8.4, the first of the LPL, though we did see old Swain before he did get reworked. And Xiang echoing Marin's Renekton here.
Here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about this, because we have seen Swain in the LPL before, new Swain. It was picked up by Xiang, which is really funny because that was the pick that Xiang failed on. So now he's going across the lane with that Swain. So honestly, Xiang knows the matchup well enough to pick up the Renekton. Renekton getting picked up once before by Marin. So I wonder if it's going to be the spell book Renekton that we're close to seeing, which means he's allowed to take Ignite into the top lane, cuts down the sustain from Swain, and he can look to skirmish as much as possible.
It is going to be quite an exciting matchup on that top half of the map as RNG breaking out something new here on this patch 8.4 in OMG's home arena. They are the visitors in this match. And they're going to have to work to bring down OMG, who have just started to pick up some momentum with a 2-0 win over LGD.
Let me tell you something about that Chengdu arena. I was there a few weeks ago. It's a little bit chill, just a little bit.
A little chill?
I was fine. I didn't need to bring a jacket just because, personally,
cool. You mean
living in Canada, I am fine with him being able to get his 4 proc passive and stun for sure. Like, if he's going skirmishing, that's great.
World 6 has found Xiaohu. Red buff with the slow. Level 3 ticked up for both. He's able to get away and splashes over the wall, plus red buff burning away. Xiaohu escapes, but steps forward. Icon, the hitman, gives up first blood, and RNG start off game 1 with a double kill.
Oh my god, 2 kills over to the city.
Down in that bottom lane, one of the best mid laners in the league, if not the world, but Xiaohu is turning his attention towards the top half. Remember, that lack of a flash, he just saw the slice and the dice. Xiaohu walks up, Snare locks him into the wall, but Zatai pulls him back with the never move. Almost perma-snared there, that's the slice.
Oh my god.
Dice to go back in. He looks for Xiaohu, but Xiaohu, he's got his flash. Can he escape? MLXG keeping World 6 from engaging. Flash Cataclysm, but Xiaohu is out of there. Zatai will be the one who goes down, and MLXG follows up with 1. There's no flash for Icon. What could be 2, and it is red buff burning and ticking down, but MLXG is going to finish it off. Pinned against the wall, 4-0 MLXG.
4 kills in 8 minutes. That is the fattest pig I've ever seen in my life. That was such good timing from MLXG to come to the top side of the map at the same time as World 6. He was just following Xiaohu's footsteps as he went towards the top lane early on. You mentioned it. Flash down on Renekton, try and bully him out. So that play went through, and MLXG followed up. So immediately, I would say, first play to back him up and get the kill, even though it took a very long time. And of course, the insurance policy of Sejuani to make sure the gank goes out without a hitch. So this is great. But here's the problem in this entire thing. Stun, but he gets pulled by Zatai, which means that Xiaohu couldn't get the Q off. The empowered Q to get the kill onto Xiang, so that's why it took a lot longer than you would have expected. MLXG catches World 6 just so it wouldn't go through. I think World 6 didn't think he had enough distance to catch the much lower HP target, so he went for what he thought was an easier one. Flash comes through and denies it.
Still, though, when it's all said and done, MLXG shows up and finishes off the remainder of these kills. And so often we're talking about how Karsa enables, so at least in this game.
Yeah, very well. So one thing I would say, now that he is the richest Sejuani I've ever seen, if he goes to Warmogs, probably don't finish the Warmogs before level 9 just because you won't have enough base HP to get the Warmogs passive being effective. That's the only thing I got for you. That's the only thing. He's so rich just to worry about that.
Oh, and they found another pick. Icon, the hitman in the mid lane, steps up and gets punished. Even the etc. True Shot Barrage, accessory even. Not necessary, but perhaps it made Uzi just feel good as now mid-tier 1 being bullied down by RNG and the Realm Warp.
Really?
They're going to go right on top. They've got the minions there diving a tier 2. Remember, there's no flash from World 6, and while Cataclysm will pen MLXG in, he just walks away.
This is disgusting. I thought they should just...
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Still, this is a difficult hole to dig themselves out of. Icon, he's got his Weaver's Wall. He's paired up now with World 6. That's 4 members bottom. Chains of Corruption lands, and what a block! Ming, the god, saves his AD carry by going in. That means Icon is still up, though. Uzi with the flash, tries to walk it forward. Ming goes low and will sacrifice his life, but everybody joins in. Zatai follows up along with Xiaohu and MLXG, and OMG are made to pay. You take down one of mine, I take down all of yours. As MLXG, again, is just going to chase Icon across the ends of the earth. Oh, the flail actually missed there. Ooh, looking for just a little bit more range. Icon is still trying to get out of here. That's going to be the slow and an auto attack.
One slow. Oh, his Q's going to come
Just
up.
takes 1. Look at the dive bottom, though. This is the most intense sidestepping we've ever seen. They are 2 turrets deep on the other side of the map, Raz.
But the one savior of this entire skirmish is the Secret Service member, Ming.
Absolutely. Iola onto the likes of 5. He has to retreat. World 6 drops the Cataclysm, and the Realm Warp, oh, they're penned in. They chase it forward. Visions of War for additional damage. Every play OMG try is getting turned on its head.
OMG's desperate. You can see the frustration growing. They try to go for a play, and MLXG just
5, actually.
What's interesting is that while RNG is setting up top, okay.
They finally found a pick onto Xiaohu. He will die. Stand United is not enough to save him, and they're racing top.
This is what I was getting worried about with RNG. They're getting caught with their pants down. Setting up vision control on the bottom side of the map. You can see the control ward being placed just on the bottom side of mid lane. Why are they doing that when Uzi is trying to take the top lane tower? It's a bit
double teleport coming in from behind. It's going to be both Xiaohu and Zatai. OMG still moving as a unit, but they could be in trouble. Chelly flashes the wall. They've targeted Icon, but he might be able to escape as well as Chelly. Look at the damage. Xiaohu demolishes him.
Yep, he's dead.
And another Realm Warp to chase. Weaver's Wall gets them in, but there's a lot of CC, a lot of chaos, and 5 members of OMG are suddenly 2 turrets deep, hunting down these kills. Has anyone died? Ming is going to be the sole consolation. Raz, this is brutal.
It's brutal, it's fast, and RNG has made their intent known. They're just looking for kills. There is no other objective they can look for. Top lane's a far walk. Maybe they can just get that one tower, but they're not really getting anything from just the cold because it's that early in the game.
All right, okay.
Like, what do you even have to say of this game? Because
exactly.
What I love about, just go get in a little bit deeper with how hectic this is. MLXG is going faster and faster and moving on plays whenever his ulti is up. Even if it isn't, he's confident enough to have his team rotate with them. With how far of a lead he had early on, look how tanky MLXG is at this point in time.
He's very big. That is a Randuin's and the Adaptive Helm. He is indeed very big. And now they're setting up the pick, and now they've caught World 6. Caught in the jaws of their own trap. OMG fall prey. Ming flashes away, denying even that kill. And MLXG, like you said, he is massive. Zatai gets pulled in, and he is so thrilled with it. Uzi steps forward. Icon goes low. Xiong on the side as 5 dives in to try to get some CC. He's looking for Ming, but he will finally be able to get it at the cost of his own life. Realm Warp to hunt down Chelly. Raz, this game is over.
You just can't run. Xiaohu had you at the flank as well with the flank TP, so it just feels like every inch that OMG feels like they have, you don't have it. It's not available to you.
For every inch they have, RNG just take it back. They take back a mile in trade, even attacking onto the fountain to deny any further follow-up as OMG fans' hearts are broken by a